I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You, well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. But why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. Did I say that literally?
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Barnes outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Edwards. Conley left side. Has to go Gobert. Clock at 6. Randall outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley with it. Back to Randall. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Has to go Gobert. Goes back up. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here's Fox. It's stolen by Gobert. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to McDaniels. Spins. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Wembanyama with the rebound. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one's good, Barnes.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Misses the three. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Oh, here's Edwards. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio leading. Fox looking it over. Here's the teardrop. Gobert pulls it in. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Nice shot by Gobert. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach. You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Oh, the lob to Gobert. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X Factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. How do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Now here's Conley, still without a basket. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Paul outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Johnson. And McDaniels with the block. Edwards looking it over. Gobert the screen. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He has yet to score. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Greg, this is some kind of night. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Paul looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Conley. Out to Edwards. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. There's 1:54 left from the first half of basketball. Clock at 4. To the middle. The turnaround Jay. Paul with the defensive effort.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Shoots it up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Picked by Reed to the inside. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Reed. Shot on the wing. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama outside. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Ingles. Inside. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Barnes. Vassell outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good from long range. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Castle. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Spurs trailed by 4. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Now, here's Fox. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Reed. Good on the triple. Reed's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul. Wembanyama. And a miss there off the inbound. Pass to Ingles. And here's Reed. A rebound by the Spurs.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now Fox. On the wing, Barnes. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Still scoreless. Here's Reed. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Fox. That one a little long. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Spurs trail by 12. It's stolen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Wembanyama looking it over. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Alexander Walker. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Bucket is good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Paul with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Here's Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. Looking good at this point, but The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Paul. And the lead is down inside single digits.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Pass to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And the dunk by Sochan.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
For three, Edwards. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside. And the wide open shot from Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Can't hit from 12.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Has to Gobert. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Right wing. Here's Champagnie. Misses off the right eye. And here's Gobert. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Spurs trail by 8. Paul with the 3. Hands it from downtown.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Outside, Edwards. Picked by Randall. Shoots from the baseline. And then Randall slams it in.
An absolute warrior on the backboards. Randall knows where to be when that shot goes up.
Pass to Biyombo. Back to Paul. A floater. Edwards with the block. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Conley. Rebounded by the Spurs. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fox is double. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Randall. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 3. From deep. They grabbed their own miss. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Picked him clean. And here's the break. Here's Barnes. Yes!
How about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with the ball. Outside Conley. Good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
What is going on right now?
Here's Conley. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And the basket by Vassell. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. She checking it, she like I know it's never say never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet us like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like how I might never. Yeah, you shot it right forever. Yeah, huh, yeah. Big up. Throw it to me 'cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex filter, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the B, let's get to the T. Rule number 4, never be.
And we're gonna head into the Triple Threat Park today with
D-Lo in the game, you wanna scope. Let me get your phone number, you know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car. Baby, about a that sound crazy, boy. You wanna get rich? Stop spending your time hating, boy. LV on my shoulder, taking over. Hop out double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly. Pull on Cybertruck. Made these Rick Owens. These ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen trying to break my arm. You gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe. Yeah. Throw it to me 'cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick.
It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. You know, Clark, rivalry games are always fun, aren't they? When it's two teams that don't see each other very often. It only ups the intrigue.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
Now, Hachimura. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Over Holiday. No good off the front iron. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Boston. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Lakers making a change here. And here's the Lakers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A beautiful reverse layup.
Luka uses his body. To create space and then finds the inside look.
Boston trail. Holiday with it. The kick out to Tatum. To the middle. It's to Porzingis. Over in the corner, Brown. Pocket 6. Buries the long-range jumper.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts this team.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Hayes, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Here's Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet. And he's got a super soft touch.
Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. today. "54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's going to be a 24-7 shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Porzingis lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And there it is for him.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or he'll fall.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. We'll get... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Fires the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. For three. And he's good on the three ball. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Boy, it looked easy coming from Finney-Smith that time. But let me tell you something, folks. The pull-up, stopping on the dime after running for it's a hard shot to make.
Right side Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen. That's tipped. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agree. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Finney-Smith with it. 5 points in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Reed. Shot from free throw range. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. outside. Horford launches a three. Horford missing again.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Finney Smith. Rebound Boston.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Lakers leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Connect. And Pritchard pulls it down. It's the Celtics ball. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Horford, and the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Teams deciding to change it up. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, part. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in there. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Pass to LeBron. It's up a 3, and that's collected by Drew Holiday. Down low. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Now Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Shoots it. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, you will not see that from him very often. Especially right at the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Doncic outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Here's White. Boston again missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top, leading by just 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
James in the post. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. For the lead. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
You see yourself on the screen and you shoot at your best somebody doesn't have to.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Looking to end his cold spell. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Outside Holiday. No good from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Hayes in the post. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Hayes has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Porzingis. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. The shot's good. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to rattle Porzingis. This guy is just unflappable.
Here are the Lakers. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Tatum looking around. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Celtics with the lead. Right side Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Clock at 4. Puts one up from 19. Kept alive by Boston. Now White. Down low. Goes back up. Stolen by Reeves. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's a close game here in Boston. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Horford. Basket counts. 6 points for Al Horford.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard. Picked by Horford. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter on.
The Lakers 23.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Great pass to set up the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Vanderbilt, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. Vanderbilt with the steal. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's Finney Smith. It's hauled in by Cornette.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Out left of the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Fires from 14. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Lakers trail by 9. And now here's Goodwin, the fast break chance.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
There's a good screen. Pass to Cornette. The rebound by the Lakers. Now Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Celtics leading by 4. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cornette. Right wing to the inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Here's White. Busted. No good that time either. Lakers trail by 4. And here is Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss.
Buckle up now, guys. This play could very well decide the game.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum driving. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Doncic, no good. Celtics leading by 6. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. Off target from outside.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Hachimura, no good. And Boston has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. To the middle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Brown.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the triple. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
And my man got big black hearts, ain't on camera. You don't like me, I'm danger, man. Don't go take that down. Trump ain't no time, no side. Tryna get you a freeze, though. Been with it, stick I'm on that. Tell her, get her feet, put her, flat it up. Hey, you know me, you true. Me and Scott, tryna get, come link up. I said my phone keep ringing. Hold up. There's another hat, baby. There's another chick, baby. Sick trip, get terminated. With they turn crazy. Hands on your page. Might keep away. Diamonds and bling bling. I had to tell them, come on, bring me some more for the night. Say my car ain't not myself clean. Smelling good, I treat right my side. And I know that she lies. She want my money. And I know that she lies. Always stunned. And I know that she lies. My diamond keep jumping. And I know that she lies. I got all this money. I know that she lies. A young like me, pull a bag, flexing on the scene, 10 grand up in my jeans. Got a brand new boy, this some. I get you think about me, leave all on your teeth, leave all on your street, yeah. Your block we dead, on they side where we creep, yeah. I know that she like heavy, make her put it on. I be about 9 to the morning, money calling, no I'm on it. Make when she home, might flash out and act a donkey. Baby mama kept you on me. All these broken phones make daily pull up on me. I make up, get green nails, I do it like McConaughey. Diamonds and bling bling.
watch the moon all the time thinking about you.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change, remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the trying. Not the same, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't. Lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Ay, ay, esto es pa' que. Ay. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una toqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con dos, kish, kish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pasa a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Es que esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Esto pa' qué. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se esté tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro. Algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance. Pa' que le dé con todo. Es que esto pa' que. Pa' que. Es que esto pa' que. Pa' que. Esto pa' que. Pa' que. Es que esto pa' que. Esto pa' que dance, 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 dance.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Simmons up top. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now here's Holmgren. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Out to Leonard. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Outside Simmons. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
It's Dort on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
For 3, Powell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Zubats comes with a double team. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. That 3's off the mark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
And here's Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Zubats.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Los Angeles. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. And he converts the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Harden. Again, the Clippers score.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Leonard, left side. From downtown. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Now here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams making some changes here. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Dort, left side. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we've
13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Joe. Offensive rebound. Dort for 3. Knocks down the long J.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Jones sets a screen. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Joe. He's scoreless. Pass to Williams. Now Joe. Now here's Dort. Defended by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Williams misses. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Right side Jones. Shoots from 14. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On the wing, Caruso. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. deciding to change it up. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. 4 on the clock. Jones from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Now here's Jones. It's Powell on the wing. Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by Zubac. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
1:09 left in the first half. Inside to snap the cold streak. Williams misses. The Clippers lead by 7. Powell with it. Still no points. Jones sets a screen. Powell with it. Watched by Wallace. 5 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Back to Wallace. The 3 is up. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Los Angeles with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Caruso. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the... Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the line, count it. Good.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
That's the three from Holmgren. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Jacks up a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Eubanks. Yep, count it. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Ryan, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Here's Eubanks. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The three from Holmgren. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles leading by 12. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. 4-3. The Thunder with another miss. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's see those moves.
And Los Angeles making a change here. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Thunder trail by 9. Back to Williams. .133 left in the third. Down low. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Dunn. Up and in on the layup. Dunn's got 5 now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Zubac with the steal. Powell right side. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Hartenstein. Nice shot from 10 feet out. He has 7.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Clippers lead by 13. Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Good.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Here's Williams. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trail by 11. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the oop here. Some solid D from Eubanks. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Going inside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Jones. Leonard for 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Los Angeles making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, VA.
And Allie, thanks.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Now Dort. Oh, stolen by Harden. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Zubats with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Thunder trail by 12. Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And just